Have you ever walked into a room and felt the energy shift but couldn't explain why? Have you noticed people pulling away without any reason or staring at you with a sense of confusion or discomfort? It's not your imagination, it's your presence, your energy, and it's powerful. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into something that many of us feel but can't quite explain. If you've ever been told you're too much or too intense, or if you've felt like you don't quite fit in, this video is for you. It's not that you're too much, it's that your energy is too real for most people to handle. When you walk into a room, it's not just your physical presence that people notice. It's your aura, your frequency, your very essence that shifts the environment. Whether it's the way people pause conversations when you enter, or how they seem unsure or hesitant around you, it's not about what you're doing, it's your energy that speaks louder than words. Your aura carries a potent power of force that others often struggle to define, and sometimes it makes them uncomfortable. This isn't because you're doing anything wrong. It's because your authenticity, your truth, and your inner strength demand presence and respect. You don't need to chase validation. You walk with a silent strength that others either admire or misunderstand. This video is for those who have always felt like they didn't quite fit in, not because they weren't worthy, but because they carried something others couldn't understand. When your energy is aligned and your soul has gone through the inner work, you start walking through life with a presence that shakes rooms and shifts minds, whether people are ready for it or not. Today, we're going to break it down clearly and unapologetically. We're going to explore the undeniable signs that your aura is too powerful for most people to handle. If you've ever felt like your energy has left people confused, distant, or even intimidated, this is your confirmation. Your power is real. Your presence is rare. Let's dive into the first 5 signs that your aura is shaking rooms, shifting perspectives, and silently demanding respect. Sign 1. You intimidate people without saying a word. You don't need to raise your voice to be heard. Your presence is felt before you even speak. People pause, adjust themselves, and suddenly feel self-conscious when you enter the room. It's not about your appearance. It's your energy that commands attention. You carry yourself with a quiet strength that others, especially those insecure, can't help but notice. Sign 2. You speak the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. You are not one for small talk or sugar-coated lies. If something feels wrong, you call it out. If someone's being fake, you feel it instantly and speak up. Your honesty can make others uncomfortable because it forces them to confront their own truths they'd rather ignore. Sign 3. You instantly see through people. You can read energy the way most people read facial expressions. It's not a gift, it's intuition. You can tell when someone is being real or pretending. That's why people feel exposed around you. They can't hide behind their masks. Your aura demands authenticity, and not everyone is ready to be seen that clearly. Sign 4. You attract people, then leave them confused. You have a magnetic presence, drawing people in with your energy. But when they get close, they realize you're not like anyone they've met. You're calm, but intense, gentle, yet unshakable. Your energy doesn't need external validation. It thrives in solitude. And that unsettles people who rely on others to feel whole. Sign 5. You make people question themselves. Your presence isn't about showing off, it's about being so authentic that it makes others confront their own shadows. They might not understand you, and that's okay. The fact that you don't need anyone's approval makes them question their own fears and insecurities. It's not you making them uncomfortable, it's their own reflection they're avoiding. In this video, we will unpack more signs that show your powerful aura might be too much for most people to handle. These aren't just energy shifts, they are transformations that happen when you walk into a room. simply because you've done the inner work. Your aura reflects your strength, your wisdom, and your journey. And yes, it can be overwhelming to those who are not ready to face their own truths. This isn't about being arrogant. It's about standing firmly in your worth and embracing your authenticity. Your presence is a mirror reflecting what people are or what they fear becoming. You can inspire people, challenge them, or even trigger them. But none of that changes who you are. So, let's keep going and explore the next signs. When your aura is powerful, it's not because you are trying to intimidate. It's because you've evolved. And that energy will either attract those who resonate with it or repel those who aren't ready for it. As you continue, remember this. Your aura is a silent message. It's your soul's signal. And it doesn't need anyone's permission to exist. Sign 6. You don't chase people. You attract what's aligned. There was a time when you might have chased love, attention, or validation. But not anymore. You've stopped trying to convince people of your worth. Now you know your energy speaks for itself. You've done the inner work, and that work has allowed you to attract people who align with your true essence. You no longer settle for less. And that level of self-respect is intimidating to people who are still searching for validation in the wrong places. Some may call you cold or distant because you no longer chase after people or things that don't serve you. But the truth is, you're simply comfortable with who you are. You don't need anyone to complete you because you're already whole. Sign 7. You trigger people without intending to. Without even trying, you make people face their own fears and insecurities. Your confidence is a mirror, and for some, that reflection is uncomfortable. Your peace exposes their chaos. Your authenticity makes their pretenses obvious. They may lash out, pull away, or even try to bring you down. But remember, their reaction speaks more about them than it does about you. You are a mirror, and not everyone likes what they see in their reflection. You didn't ask for this power to trigger others, but your very existence forces them to confront what they've been avoiding. This is the price of authenticity, forces people to either grow or retreat. Sign 8. You have natural boundaries that people can feel. You don't need to shout or demand respect. Your energy sets the tone for how people interact with you. When you walk into a room, it's immediately clear that you won't tolerate drama, manipulation, or anything that doesn't serve your well-being. Your boundaries are so strong that people can feel them before you even say a word. This level of self-control is rare and intimidating to those who are used to crossing lines. You're not harsh. You're just clear on who you are, and you protect that with grace. People will respect you, even if they don't understand you, because they can sense the strength in your presence. You hold space for growth, and your energy naturally inspires others to do better. Sign 9. You make people want to be better. Whether you're aware of it or not, your energy inspires others. It's not because you lecture or preach. It's because you embody growth, discipline, and resilience. You face struggles that would break most people, and yet you turned your pain into power. People can feel that energy around you, and it pushes them to reflect on their own lives. While some may feel threatened by this, others will silently thank you for being a living example of strength and perseverance. Your journey challenges others to look inward and ask themselves, what am I doing with my own life? This is not your fault, it's just the power of your authenticity. Whether they show it or not, your energy encourages people to evolve. Sign 10. You make silence feel loud. You don't need to fill every moment with words. You're comfortable with silence, and that silence speaks louder than most people's chatter. When you enter a room and say nothing, your presence is still felt. People pause, feel the weight of your energy, and realize that your silence is not emptiness, it's full of intention. Your stillness challenges the noise of the world around you. It makes people question their need for constant distractions and superficial conversations. They can't ignore the depth in your silence. And that can make some people uncomfortable. But the truth is, your quietness isn't something to fear, it's something to learn from. As we go deeper into understanding how your powerful aura affects the world around you, it's important to remember that this strength comes from doing the inner work. You face challenges that shaped you, not destroyed you. You've risen through the storms, and your aura is now a reflection of that transformation. Sign 11. You don't need to prove yourself. There was a time when you sought validation from others. But now, you walk in your truth without needing anyone's approval. You no longer need to prove your worth because your value is something you live, not something you argue for. You don't compete for attention or recognition because you're too focused on your purpose. And that quiet confidence, unshakable and self-assured, can make others feel uneasy. Some people will feel threatened by your certainty because they don't understand how you became so at peace with yourself. But the truth is, your confidence comes from within, and it doesn't require any external validation. Sign 12. People project their insecurities onto you. It's not your fault, but when someone isn't grounded in who they are, your aura can feel threatening. People who aren't comfortable with their own self-worth may project their insecurities onto you. They may call you arrogant when you're just self-assured, or say you're distant when you're simply selective about who you allow into your life. Their projections are a reflection of their own struggles, not yours. And while it may feel personal, remember, you're not responsible for how others receive your energy. You're only responsible for staying true to yourself. Sign 13. You're not for everyone, and you're finally okay with that. This is the most powerful sign of all. You've stopped trying to shrink, adjust, or dilute yourself to make others comfortable. You've embraced the fact that your energy isn't meant to be palatable for everyone. It's meant to be transformational. Transformation isn't comfortable, and neither is living in your truth. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to rise, to awaken, and to challenge the status quo. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to be felt by the right people. You have learned that not everyone will get you, and that's perfectly fine. Those who are meant for you will feel your energy, will respect your power, and will meet you at your full strength. As we wrap up, remember, your aura is not too much. It's just enough. Enough for those who are ready to meet you at your full power. You don't need to apologize for who you are, and you don't need to shrink to fit in spaces that aren't meant for you. Your presence is a gift, even if not everyone can handle it. Keep shining, keep rising, and keep owning the power that resides within you. Because when your energy is this strong, it's not just a vibe, it's a revolution in motion.